Hello everyone. This is a video which is going to explain how to do self study and you can yourself analyze this book, which is a wonderful book. I have gained reviews from students. I have given them book and they have shared their experiences, and also the use of the chat GPT or whatever the things that I have followed I genuinely share with everyone. So I hope this single video is going to help you and develop you into a mature person who can yourself do self study and analyze this whole book and qualify your JRF. Okay, so let's discuss this. First point is this book which I have suggested. You need to go through the 20 years PYQs. Then you can use ChatGPT like your personal teacher. For example, I used to study from 1 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the morning for 6 7 months approx during assistant professor pre and mains. So and in the afternoon also in the same way. So I took ChatGPT subscription which is free for 1 year. You can search from YouTube and you can do that, because from certain limit it will say that you have to pay or subscribe, then only you can it gives answer, so it stops there. So for this thing you can use the method which I have suggested you. So we need to follow a deductive method, like from the PYQs we can go to the theory. So basically our aim is to do smart study, it's not random study. Then next is because many people share like we want to go from theory. Okay, once you can buy any course, or if you're from different stream, then you can take a course or you can go with any standard book and like that. But then after that, once you finish the whole syllabus, after that you need to follow this method, deductive method, from PYQs to theory. Then next is why this method works. PYQ shows examiner's mindset. When you see the PYQ, one of the students, he's saying, ma'am, now I am finding that PYQs mentioned in this book are very, hard and different than which we see the YouTube videos which are there in the YouTube. There they share the theory, but then when we look at the PYQ, it's very different. So the role of PYQs is very important. Either it is for UGC NET or STET or CTET or UPSC or any examination, competitive examination. So the next thing is you study only relevant topics through PYQs. You know that whatever this 5,000, 10,000 questions I am going through, these are very important, of course. But then when we are going to the theory portion only, for example, we are taking the works of Arkin, we are memorizing them, but we don't know that from this 20 works or 25 works, which are most relevant. We will come to know through PYQs. The next thing is no need to read full syllabus blindly. So it helps in concept clarity plus elimination skills, saves time and increases accuracy. सो उससे आपको पूरा सिलेबस भी नहीं पढ़ना रहता है ब्लाइंडली, आप स्मार्टली स्टडी करते हो कि PYQs के थ्रू अच्छा ये तो करना ही है, और उसके बाद में फिर टाइम लगेगा तो फिर जो बचे हुए ऑप्शंस उनको भी एक बार देख लेंगे, और फिर और टाइम रहेगा देन वी कैन ऑल्सो रीड कीप ऑन रीडिंग द सिलेबस बिकॉज इट्स वेरी वास्ट. Then third step is solve PYQ, then attempt questions from Pegasus book and try to answer on your own first. And then think like, okay, this type of question is asked in the examination. So next time the so and so question will be asked, and how I would have answered it. Matlab, try to think like that, and try to analyze this book like a spy. Okay. The next step is use ChatGPT. Ask for explanation for correct answer. Understand concept behind it. So third step is learn from mistakes. Ask why other options are wrong and build elimination technique. Then fourth is expand concept. Study the topic in detail. Make short notes. So then obviously for any examination, if you want to come up with flying colors, revision is the best thing. Revision must. Okay. So convert concept into quick revision points and repeat the cycle daily. Daily means whatever suitable to your routine. Okay. But then revision is must. Like I was not able to revise in a week or daily, but then my strategy is like first revising the whole thing, whole unit or the whole syllabus, and then revising it. So whatever suits you, you can do it. Then important ChatGPT prompts like explain why option so and so is correct in simple language, and then explain why other options are wrong. Okay, then you can just click on the chat gpt, you can search like why the other options are not correct, or this one is correct, or what is this concept about. So you can go this way. The next thing is what you are actually doing. Learning concepts through questions, understanding exam pattern automatically, training your brain like an examiner. तो इससे फिर आपका ब्रेन इस तरह से काम करने लगता है जैसे आप खुद एग्जामिनर हो. Covering syllabus in a targeted way. Advantages of this method: so no need for multiple books. Self study becomes easy. Improvement accuracy plus speed. So actually speed is not such an issue in this paper basically, but then accuracy obviously matters. But then in the UGC net, as there is no negative marking in the English, so you can also take risk up. Then it builds a strong conceptual base and suitable for any background student. Then don't start with full theory reading, but I started it, and I would suggest you can also do it. Then don't memorize without understanding. Yeah, that's very true. We need to understand the things also. Though our UGC net paper, especially English literature, memorizing part is I mean a lot. But then still I would suggest understanding, like in the literary theory, criticism, their understanding also matters. Then don't obviously do not ignore PYQs and don't depend only on coaching. Okay, then what you must add. So daily study discipline. Discipline is must. Consistency. Same routine, boring routine. Like if I would share my mine. So waking up at 3 a.m. then studying till 6, then 6 to 11 or 12 work, then 12 to 4 or 5 study, then 5 to 10 again work, and then sleep. So that was my schedule. Like 8 hours for example, if suitable for you, 8 hours for of sleep, though I had reduced it even for 3-4 hours, but then 8 hours of sleep, then 8 hours of household chores, and 8 hours of study. Like that 24 hours can be distributed smartly, and it is 8 hours of consistent study will definitely give you fruitful results. Then weekly revision, obviously, if possible. It was not possible for me. And mock test practice. I would suggest this, try to do this Pegasus book 3 to 4 times instead of going through any mock test practice, right? Otherwise, it depends on person to person. And then obviously consistency. Let anything happen, but then you need to study. Even if you are crying, I need to postpone. Like I cannot cry now. I'll cry after the examination. So like that. Now the next is a final message to students, like PYQ are your best teacher, obviously, and ChatGPT is your personal guide, and consistency your key to success. If you master PYQ with proper understanding, clearing UGC net is not at all difficult. All the best, guys. You can yourself analyze all the PYQs. I have though attained this thing of getting a job, and definitely soon I'm going to get it. And I will definitely share the things which I followed and made me to reach that position. But then for the timing, I'm not sharing these things for certain reason. There are many teachers on YouTube and these books and the strategies I'm sharing. You can yourself do self-study and succeed in your lives. All the best, everyone.